The register conducted. Nobody should enter the front of my land. They should hear them. Nobody should enter the front of my land.
Answer the commodity.
The register conducted.
Come out. I just did not stop and cooperate.
Rose, actually, Madam, start for this.
Why is your own not be working?
You do your work, I do my own. Place yourself very well.
No, canal. Don't disturb them. And you now not be doing speak by so yes, sir. I see how I put it. There it is. I will put against myself. There it is. Look at that.
Rose, actually, Madam, start for this.
Why is your own not be working?
You do your work, I do my own. Place yourself very well.
No, canal. Don't disturb them. And you now not be doing speak by so yes, sir. I see how I put it. There it is. I will put against myself. There it is. Look at that. Okay. If anybody is doing camping to do No, it's beautiful, very beautiful, because I mean, I wasn't sure because of time, anecdote report on time. So I was home, tried to have a cup of tea before I come in. And then I saw my mother, just by chance, on the queue, and they were reporting that voting had started, so. And I was watching, I saw my mother. My mother is already voting at 9 o'clock. So I had to quickly rush my tea. And my driver was not around, so I took a Hilux. I came in because for me, if these elderly women are already on the queue, what the hell am I doing? You know, so I'm very happy. I came on time, and the accreditation is going smoothly. People are voting smoothly, and even you media people, because there's no media station in this village. How you arrive from nowhere, whether you use Juju to fly from Benin to be here even before I came. You know, and I'm sure your cameras will show exactly what is going on here. It's peaceful. And what makes this very significant is that the campaign period, if you listen to speeches by those who refuse to sign peace accord, you would think that because they refuse, it means that there might be battle, they will be shooting. But many people have lost touch with reality. You know, Nigerians are not warmongers. Nigerians, I insist, because I have governed, they are the easiest people to govern. You just need to be seen, to be honest, to have honest intentions and do your... Just look at it. Can any European, Americans, Japanese, name it, conduct themselves more elegantly than these villagers? And what should make it more humble is that these are not graduates. There is nobody using horsewhip to whip anybody to line up. And yet, the process is peaceful. I guess even the police will be young because they are completely idle now. So, I'm very happy about it.
Okay, talking about police, what's your take on the security architecture? What's your take on the voter turnout?
No, this is no longer about security architecture. Okay. What matters now is, regardless of how the architecture was designed, how is it translating? The real thing is, when people are determined to maintain the peace, the security will just be idle. Are they going to be telling people to queue when they are already on queue? Are they going to be separating fight when nobody is fighting? Are they going to run after talk when there is no talking? So, for me, in an ideal situation, even the policemen should be voting because they have a stake in terms of governance. Because governance affects the quality of life, even of policemen. But when people raise this tension on television, newspapers, oh, people have not done peace accord, there's going to be this. A lot of these guys are like dead snakes. But even when the head is knocked off, they are wriggling. They do not understand the meaning of lame dog. So they pontificate and they raise all the worst fears as if Nigeria is about to witness violence. It will not happen. So I think these are the real Nigeria. I always say, these rural people, they are the forgotten majority. It is their conduct that should be the basis for evaluation of how Nigerians are, not the conduct of few miscreants or few opportunists. And then let nobody tell us that people do vote by because of poverty. Nobody can lecture the people about the pace of poverty. We can see it. They are not living off government. But that is not the reason to say you are going to sell your vote. And when those analysts focus on few bad guys in some places, they should also focus on the real majority of Nigerians who are peaceful, hunger or no hunger, they want to vote. In fact, the more easy they should vote, believing that the next governor will do things differently. Okay. You know, that we address their concern. Look at this woman shaking her body as she's there. They are all celebrating. So I'm very happy.
Okay, distinguisher, there are the pocket of reported violence in some parts of the state.
Where?
In some part of the state.
No, you have to be specific. Oredo.
Yes, tell us your reaction as a stakeholder in the state and what your charge to people of the state as they go to the polls.
Well, during the campaign, I was always emphasizing, I launched one man, one vote campaign as governor of this state, just to change the situation that was on ground before I became governor. And since then, we have had peaceful elections. You know, in my election in 2007, the PDP even killed people because they were never used to voting. And it was in that same Oredo. Now, we have emphasized the only instrument required today is not bullet, it's PVC and bayonet. And since I have not been told of the violence, I don't know if it's possible, but violence will do no good to anybody. No, because at the end of the day, who do you want to preside over? You can't force people to vote against their wish. So I condemn in strong terms anyone who is resorting to violence. But those who refuse to sign the peace accord have already by their conduct said they were going to do bloodbath as well, but God will neutralize their weapon. Anybody who fashion weapon against free conduct of democracy, I pray that God neutralize those weapons. We don't need it. And it's not the do or die.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.